So here we're just multiplying a couple of matrices together. So let's start with the first one. We want to do A times B. So A times B, I'm going to start at the top. I'm going to do first row times first column. That means I multiply the corresponding elements and add them together. Let's see what happens when I do that. So we do 2 times 1 plus 1 times 2 plus 0 times 4. Right, moving along then, so next across now. Here I want to do first row, second column, because that's where my element is going to end up. So I'm going to do 2 times negative 1 plus 1 times 3 plus 0 times 0. Okay, moving on down, so now I've got another row. So now I do first row and first column. So I do negative 1 times 1 plus 2 times 2 plus negative 3 times 4. And then finally, in the last position here, we're going to have the second row, second column. Okay, so I do negative 1 times negative 1 plus 2 times 3 plus negative 3 times 0. Then I'm just going to work those elements out. So in the top I've got 2 plus 2 is 4. Then I've got negative 2. That's got a bit messy. That was a plus. Negative 2 plus 3, so that's 1. Then I've got negative 1 plus 4. Take away 12. You get negative 9. And then I've got 1 plus 6, 7. You could notice here the size of the matrices. So we started off with 2 rows, 3 columns, and our second matrix B has got 3 rows, 2 columns, and we've multiplied them and we've ended up with a 2 by 2 matrix. Right. Next one, we're just going to do this the other way round, and you can think about whether you're expecting the same or different result here. So, same kind of way here now. So now we're going first row, first column. So 1 times 2 plus negative 1 times negative 1. First row, second column. 1 times 1 plus negative 1 times 2. First row, third column. 1 times 0 plus negative 1 times negative 3. So you can see it's going to be different to start with. I've now got 3 elements in the top row. Okay, then we go again. So second row, first column. 2 times 2 plus 3 times negative 1. And I'm just going to carry this along all the way across the matrix. Second row, second column. Plus Okay, then we finished. So as you can see, the answer is different this time. If you think about the dimensions of the matrix this time, I've done a 3 times 2 with a 2 row, 3 column. Here I did 2 rows, 3 columns with 3 rows, 2 columns. So in this case, my final answer was a 2 By 2, in this case it was a 3. By 3 matrix, you do not get the same answer depending which way round you multiply it. And this demonstrates that, I can get this to work, oh it's gone over there, matrix multiplication is not commutative.